Morning, guys. My other camera, I think, got too cold in the night or something. It's one that didn't used to work and then suddenly started working again, and this morning it doesn't want to work. It was kind of raining earlier. You can see some condensation on the inside of my tarp because it was 33 when I woke up about an hour ago, and it's still 33. So I got my stuff down here. Just digging out my canteen and focus camera. Got me some coffee in that bag there. I think I'm gonna lay right here in bed and make me a cup of coffee. Yeah, it's cold. My fingers are cold. Like I said, I've only been up about an hour. It's just started getting light enough out to see. This camera actually makes it look probably lighter than it is. I can still see cars out there with their headlights on the road over there. So, well, I'm going to stick this camera back in the sleeping bag and warm it up a little bit, and I'm going to make a cup of coffee. It's very cold out this morning. It's like 33 degrees, just above freezing. It was sleeting a little bit ago. I mean, I don't know, half hour ago. Not even out of the hammock. Got me some water cooking for coffee. So I'm going to lay here in the hammock and enjoy a nice hot cup of coffee, and then get up and start thinking about some breakfast. I brought a ramen noodle and a pepperoni stick. So I'll save my mountain house for later. But looks like the coffee's just about done. I'm going to stick the camera back in where it's warm and enjoy my coffee. Just finished cooking me up some breakfast. I'm going to sit here and eat breakfast and then get up and think about doing something. I'm going to put me another cup of coffee on. It's kind of chilly out this morning. Finally got out of bed, had to get out and go to the restroom. Alright, fill that up a little bit. I'm going to put me on another cup of coffee. Doesn't want to light too well this morning, it's cold. There it goes. Alright, I'm going to zip that back up. Put my cup of coffee on. Or my cup of water on, I should say. And wait for it to heat up. Alright, coffee's looking just about done. I just poured it in, the water was hot, steaming. Let it get a little bit hotter. Then I'm going to drink it. Spoon tastes good. But it needs to warm up a little more. Just sitting here in my hammock this morning, enjoying my second cup of coffee. Was hoping that my tarp would dry off a little bit this morning. The sun started to come out. I was hoping that my tarp would dry off a little bit. Just finished making my second cup of coffee, and now it's sprinkling again. And I look at the radar. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain for a little while. Might just have to take the tarp home wet. We'll see. Well, I'm stuck under the tent, or tarp, for now. Pretty sure you can probably hear that. It's raining pretty good out there. So, still sitting here enjoying my cup of coffee. Not quite gone yet, about half gone. And the rain is here. I knew it was coming when I looked at the radar, so it shouldn't last too long. I'm guessing it maybe an hour at most. So, once the radar looks clear, I'll take the tarp down and pack things up and just throw it on the raised bed, and then I'll leave my blue tarp there out, so I can always, or maybe I'll just put it in my green backpack there, so I can always just pull it out of the bag. It's got a small little bag here. I can just pull it out of the bag and cover up my backpack if I need to. So, but for now, I'm just gonna sit here and watch some YouTube and wait for the rain to stop. Just been sitting here in the hammock, waiting for things to dry up. I just pulled that corner out so I'd have a little more headroom in here. Wouldn't be quite so tight. And it's raining again. It's raining again. So, waiting for the rain to stop. I guess we're probably just going to go home because I don't think we're going to get to do anything today. So, yeah. At least I got my battery chargers. I can play on my phone and sit here and wait out the rain. Every time I think it's done raining, it starts raining again. You look at the radar and there's nothing out here coming in. There's nothing coming in. But the rain just starts building right here by Louisville. 20, 30 miles away, all of a sudden, wow, there's rain clouds. And it's raining again. So, I guess we sit here and just chill out a little more. We'll go home when the rain stops. But obviously, I'm not getting to do as much out here today as what I was hoping. I was hoping to, you know, maybe make a fire. Maybe I even brought a saw blade with me. Hoping to maybe make a bow saw. And you just can't do that in the rain. So, it's alright. We're in the woods. We still get to chill out and have some fun. After I pulled the tarp up, because I thought the rain was just about done, I wanted to let the condensation inside, you can see here how it's kind of shiny there. Then wanted to let the condensation evaporate a little bit before I decide to pack up and go home. And it started raining again. The water has been pooling right there where that seam is. So if I push down on that edge over there, I can get that water to collect in my cup. But it doesn't look too clean. It's kind of brown looking. I mean, if I really needed water, I have my Sawyer. I could pour that water into the Sawyer bag and filter it. I mean, I guess rainwater's supposed to be clean to drink, but it looks kind of brown to me. I imagine it's just, you know, dust that it's picking up out of the air when it's falling. So, yeah, if I was going to drink that, I'd run it through my Sawyer and then run it from my canteen cup into my canteen. Wow, it's raining pretty good now. You can see over there where I collected rainwater earlier. Right there. It's pooling. And all I did was pull this edge down over here and held my cup underneath of it. But I don't need the water. Yeah, it's raining pretty good. That's just from like 60 seconds of rain. At least I'm dry. I'm high and dry and I'm not sitting on the ground. Just kind of sitting here chilling in the hammock. And the only reason I actually collected that water earlier is because I needed to wash my cup. Need to wash it out. I have more drinking water here, and I have my Sawyer, and there's a stream just over there. You guys have seen me come here before. I'm not really worried about water. Alright, I washed out my cup. It's time for a rinse. I Got my cup down there. And this is gonna dump real soon. It's moving. Right in the cup. Yeah, it's raining pretty good. It's raining pretty good. But I'm high and dry, just sitting here in the hammock, kind of chilling out. Watch this one more time. It's going to dump into the cup. It's moving. It's filling up. Watch the bottom. Watch the cup. There it goes. That's pretty cool. This thing's filling up really quick. I mean, like every 60 seconds it pushes the tarp out of the way and dumps off the edge of the tarp. There it goes. Right into the cup. Yeah, it's raining good. I'm glad I'm not walking right now. We'll wait for these rainstorms to blow over. And if it means I've got to stay here another night, it means I've got to stay here for another night. I don't have to work tonight. I don't have to be to work till 8 p.m. tomorrow. And I don't have anybody I can call for a ride. So, snap it. Watch the water run. Yeah. I had to wash my cup from dinner, or lunch, I mean, breakfast. I had to wash my cup out from breakfast. I've got more ramen noodles, more pepperoni sticks, some Spam. Got me let's see if I can get it. Nice dill pickle here, and I like to drink the juice. And being as it's only about 35, 37 degrees out today, it's nice and cold. It's just been sitting down here on my backpack. Yeah, I had breakfast a couple hours ago. I'll probably just munch on this for my lunch. And I do have a Mountain House meal. If I have to stay here for another night, I will have that for my dinner. Yeah, we're just kind of enjoying the time outdoors, even though we can't really do a lot. Sitting in here, staying out of the rain. But it's time out. Time out here, and I've got all my battery packs so I can charge my phone 30 more times probably. I've already charged it twice today. Just been sitting here watching YouTube videos and staying out of the rain. But hey, it's time outside. Well, I think I can pack up to go home now. These big storm here is past. Doesn't show much more coming except for some little dots up here. Yeah, maybe I can go home now. It's not been raining for about a half hour, 45 minutes. I've been knocking the rain off the tarp, trying to dry it out. It's still going to go on the very top of my backpack and be pulled out at home to dry out because it's still very wet. But yeah, the birds are singing. The radar's looking good. I didn't get to do what I wanted to do out here this weekend, but it is what it is. You take what you're dealt. If you're going out in the woods, you know, and Mother Nature's going to throw at you what Mother Nature throws at you. It was supposed to have been 30% chance of rain today, and it's been raining for, let me see, since 7 o'clock this morning, so that's 6.5 hours. And it stopped about a half hour ago. No, 6 o'clock this morning. Yeah, 6 o'clock this morning. So till noon, 6 hours. So it's been raining over 7 hours, or about 7 hours. Stopped about 20 minutes, half hour ago. So rain for 7 hours straight. And what you know, I was gonna bring my umbrella, but I didn't. I got my tarp. So I've been sitting here under the tarp and just kind of sitting in the hammock. Just kind of sitting here in the hammock and watching YouTube videos, and I've got my battery packs. I've been running on this one all morning. My phone was at 50% this morning when I woke up, thereabouts. And I have been running on this battery pack since I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning, and it's still showing 75%. It's between 50 and 75. And my phone is 74% charged, 75. And that's probably, I think, the 4th time that I've charged my phone from about 50% on that one pack. And I've got all my other packs with me. I could spend 2 weeks out here. Yeah. But it's good to get out. So it looks like the rain is probably finally over. The tarp is starting to dry. I'm going to wait a little bit for the tarp to dry a little more and pack things up and go home and spend the next day and a half editing video. I've really been hoping my tarp would dry before I go home, but it's 2 p.m. I'm worried it's going to rain again. You can still see it's wet. It's dry up there, but yeah, I need to go home. Got to be to work tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, and it's 2 p.m. Saturday.